One peaceful morning, the old lady suddenly found an uninvited guest in her house, a masked robber. Before she could react, the robber kindly handed her a pillow, then sent her flying with a gun. But the old lady was no ordinary. Her limbs twisted as she rose in a unique pose, and her body healed fast, like magic. Then the two individuals began to grapple, and in a moment of panic, the man pulled out a gun. He blasted away at the man's kidneys and heart with a whopping 81 shots. But this guy was luckier than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. The man had to resort to his ultimate move. His name was Bud. After every fight, Bud would pull out the fans of vampires to cash in big bucks, but he clearly didn't realize he had picked a fight with the wrong crowd this time. Soon after, a woman arrived and saw her daughter's head, heartbroken. Then, they found a bloody fragment in the room. After tasting the blood, they immediately picked up Bud's scent. Talk about a nose for trouble. The vampires crashed into Bud's home, said a quick hello, and got ready to entertain him. They kidnapped Bud's wife and ex-wife, knocked him out cold, and when Bud woke up, it was like a bad dream come to life. When he awoke, he found his brother became a vampire. He stealthily took a knife for defense, but his brother's hunger was serious. He had to restrain his brother, but surprisingly, the brother reattached his head like it was a routine task. And so next, Bud and his siblings charged at Old Vampy, a family of fighters. Just take a look at their teamwork, smooth as butter, as they nonchalantly wiped out the vampires one by one. But soon, more vampires came rushing in, all armed and ready for a gunfight. Talk about packing heat. Just when it got intense, a pickup truck burst in. Bud's savior had arrived. His brother-in-law, Dog, was making an entrance armed with a Gatling gun. The Gatling gun swept through the vampire hideout like a hot knife through butter. As they battled through, Bud didn't notice the disguised vampire in the corner, which led to Dog getting bitten on the neck. To avoid being a burden, he bravely decided to face them. He urged Bud to save his family while he stayed back to battle alone. Bud felt heartache for Dog, but things were about to get crazier. Suddenly, a hand grabbed his neck. It was Bud's turn to fly. After his body was flung away, Bud swiftly picked up a pistol from the ground and prepared for payback. At that moment, his siblings descended like divine warriors, and Bud spotted the female boss. She fired decisively, but bullets failed against this vampire tier. Bud fared worse than them. Just as the vampire was about to convert Bud, his wife suddenly knocked her down. But since the heart was intact, she flew off about 20 miles. Bud attempted to fight back, but the vampire kicked him away, and the action just kept rolling. As the vampire approached the mother and daughter, Bud picked up his fallen gun for a precise shot. Unfortunately, the last bullet was caught by her mouth. As the vampire attacked, Bud closed his eyes for fate, but he didn't want to die. Dear viewers, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support is the fuel that keeps us going.